Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here. Oh my god. Today has been the morning. Let's just say that. Today has been quite the morning. Oh, not that one. Okay. Let me explain what happened this morning. It has nothing to do with the stream either. It has everything to do with technology. Just technology in general. I have, I've got one of those drones. One of those drones that you fly, has a camera on it, all that stuff. For a while, for the past few months, we've been trying to get it to work, and it's brand new to us. We have we've never flown a drone before. In the software, this morning I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it one last try. Let's see how it happens. Yeah, if you know where this is going, you know exactly where this is going. I went into the software. I noticed a little red icon, a little red exclamation point, triangle, caution thing, stuff like that. It's obviously something's wrong. So I went to I clicked that, and it said firmware is out of date. Would you like to update? I said yes. As soon as the update was done, drone started working. Yeah, so I've been... This is like one of those days where it's like, do I have to be the one that fixes everything? Why does that have to be a thing? Why can't someone else figure this stuff out? I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah, that's now out of the way. But we're gonna be playing Subnautica today. Subnautica. We're gonna be trying, and yep, yes. So today we're gonna be playing Subnautica. We're gonna get ourselves a little bit deeper. There's a place that's like 500 meters down. We have to go to one of the life pods, so we're gonna go over there. But I have been doing a little bit of work outside of the stream whenever I get the chance. So yeah. I need to unwind. And Subnautica is a good game for me to unwind on. The crazy thing is that this drone, it was bought for me under the guise that I would make money doing it. Flying a drone, taking recordings of apartments and all that. Problem is that in order to be able to fly it commercially, you have to get a license. I don't have the time in my day to study up and get a license for a drone, because this is, you're learning the same things that a aircraft pilot learns. I don't have that kind of time. Something has to give somewhere. In between full-time job, coming home, doing graphics design, and, the stream, which I want to continue doing. There's like no extra time. I just wish the days were longer.
Oxygen production offline.
I wish the days were a little bit longer, have a couple more hours available to me somewhere. Ay. This is gonna take a while. The first load of the game is always the longest. Oh, on top of all that, I'm teaching my father how to use OBS. A. But I have
Power
done some
restored.
work
All
on
primary
the
systems online.
I've done some work on the base here, on the main base, and I also started a second base over in the mushroom forest. Over there, the shroom base. I've also gotten the filtration machines working. So that's going to be pumping out water. Problem is that they give off they use up a lot of power. So when they're working, they're just constantly draining power. So I'm probably gonna have to make another what do you call them? Thermal generators over here.
All systems
I've also
online.
been trying to test out these things, these little energy connectors. Now, they work on, generators, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to see if these things will allow me to interconnect bases. And from the looks of things, they act as really good guidelines. Something to follow to be able to get to another base. And they do connect, but the problem is that they do not transfer power in between bases. Because I've got like 1500 power over there. The problem is that this thing does not transfer the same power over to my other base. So I was hoping to be able to kind of interconnect these things, hoping to create having all the bases kind of share the same power, and then just kind of have power kind of dotted along these lines along the way. But it doesn't work, which is a shame, but it's also understandable. I'm hoping sometime they will change that in the future, maybe. Or make a device that I can build that I can interconnect my base's power sources to make just one giant power grid. But this particular base is located pretty close to the Reaper Leviathan that's hanging out at the edge of the edge of the downed Aurora. But this is our other base. This is Shroom base. So it's here. It's going to be a 3-tier and continue to rise as we get stuff. So we've got a lot of growing room on this one. It's only got one moon pool. I'm going to put another moon pool. Gonna have 2 moon pools, one for this ship, for this Seamoth, which is going to be mostly transport goods, quickly getting in between bases at the surface, stuff like that. And then it's gonna have another Seamoth that's gonna be geared to the teeth and armored. It's gonna have I'm gonna add as many armor add-ons as I can onto that thing, and have torpedo launchers, so that I can take on a Reaper Leviathan or anything else dangerous at the surface. Hence its location. It's close to the nearest Reaper Leviathan I know about. No, anyway, we're going to be taking the US Flint out for a joyride here. I've already added a radio to our Cyclops, and also the ability to build things on the Cyclops. I'm not going to do what I've noticed that every other Subnautica player has done, and that is turn the US Flint into a base. I don't want a mobile base. I want stationary large bases scattered throughout the surface and in caves. I mean, that's the challenge I'm giving myself. I want to have bases all along the way to the end of the game. One, that will slow me down enough to where I will get as many hours as I can out of this game. And two, proposed colony habitat. Nice. But also two, it will look really cool when I'm finished.
Welcome aboard.
Having all these bases all over the place. And each base is going to be self-contained. So they're going to have food, they're going to have water, they're going to have power. Speaking of water. Are you done? Okay, that's a salt deposit. How about you? Salt deposit. Okay, so you have only made salt. I would like water, if you wouldn't mind. Anyway, let's get ourselves set up with some food here real quick. In fact, I'm gonna go over to here and use this one. There we go. Over here. Use planter. Really out of seeds. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. That's supposed to be for the overflow. Okay, we're fed up. Figuratively and literally. Let's go. So this is the USS Flint. This is going to be pretty much our mobile platform that we're going to use to gather materials and be able to build other bases in harder to reach locations. If it's on the surface, we'll just kind of get there by Seamoth. But this is going to be something we're going to load up with all the materials we need to build a base down deeper. Oh, engine offline. That's right.
Engine powering up.
Okay. There we go. And we're gonna go down to the 500-meter location here. But yeah, we're also going to make several different vehicles. C to go down, that's right. Space to go up. Cameras, rig set running. But I don't have any other vehicles that can go down this deep. Naturally, this vehicle goes down to 900 meters. Then that's before upgrades. I could spend the time to increase the distance at which the Seamoth can go down, which I can. I mean, I've got like, I have to get the Mark II and the Mark III made, but the problem is I don't have the ingredients. Do I have lights? I think I have lights somewhere. Yeah, I should probably just real quick, because this is gonna get dark as we go deeper down. This thing is very hard to maneuver. Oh boy. Here we're going down still. This thing is hard to maneuver. It really is. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna stop right here real quick. And I'm gonna turn on the lights here. Turn on floodlights. And we're gonna turn these off. Gotta get better at piloting this thing. Oh, this is new. Okay, where is this? This looks slightly familiar. Sound horn. Yeah, let's not announce our presence. Might have to make a base here. Don't like the caution. Oh shit. Okay, so it's nearby somewhere. Okay. Wherever the heck you are. Let's exit out and turn off the floodlights here. That don't look good. Okay, so life pod. No, that's not it. Where is it? It's probably I'm probably like right on top of it. Yep, there it is. Okay, I found it. Wait, are you Reaper Leviathan? Is that Reaper Leviathan? I think it is. I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
How do you get inside? Oh, there it is. That's how you get inside. Okay, we got the abandoned PDA. Look around, look around.
New PDA data.
Okay, this is a giant cave area. Where are you? Pick up blood oil. Excuse me.
New blueprint acquired.
We're gonna grab the rubies while we're here. And whatever this stuff is. Okay, it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but you, I don't like. I don't appreciate you being here. Okay. Right up here. That's not a Reaper Leviathan, that's something else. right above me, too. Get my air back here. Get ourselves bloodvine seeds. Maybe processed. Okay. Drop a beacon here. He's right over there. Okay. So we're gonna drop a beacon here. In order to mark the entrance to this cave. Because this cave looks important, because it's very deep. 500 meters down. We'll do this. You there. Oh, hi, jerk. Hey, 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 hey! Asshole? What the f... I'm trying to name that. Ouch. Grab that.
New blueprint acquired.
Is he gonna leave now? Can he go away? Trying to drown me, asshole.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Highly acidic. Okay. Let's see here. The fabricator. I have not, unfortunately, made myself a first aid station on here. I have to deal with that. Okay, beacon 16. See if I can get over there. Go. I'll move the ship over there. We're gonna have to make those decoys. Definitely gonna have to make those decoys. Move a little bit closer to here. Exit. Fortunately, I can't see the whatever that thing is from here. Spark the Cyclops. He's still there. Great. If it can go away long enough for me to name this as Deep Cave. There we go. Ow! Really? Well, at least I ended up inside of the... What did I lose? Okay, I didn't lose anything. Is it named? It is. I am gonna kill you. Many times over. Okay. We're gonna look here. Try to figure out how to get out of here. Preferably without hitting unwanted. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. Those things. not hit those. They just sound like, they just look like they could do some damage to us. That's probably what was causing... Yeah, that's probably it. This is the deepest and also the furthest out we've gone, so... Take this opportunity to get ourselves back into the shallows for a little while. Ow. Excuse me. How about no? No to all that. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, there we go. Excuse me? Oh, we're hitting fish. Sorry. Oh, wow. Oops. Yeah. Well, that's another mushroom forest right there. I can see now why people like to stay at the surface when they're driving this thing. That totally makes sense now. Maneuvering with this thing is an absolute nightmare. Get back to our base. Figure out, well, what else do we need to get? At least mark the cave, though. The deep cave has been marked. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to go through there. There's a new piece of nope that's hanging out by the deep cave, though. I'm gonna have to prepare for that thing. So I'm gonna have to make myself a whole bunch of creature decoys in order to safely get in there. We're gonna have to get ourselves the materials to be able to make a base there, because that's probably gonna be the safest way to get through the cave, is just make a base right at the mouth of it. Nearly there. Can't see shit though. Oh, now I know where I am. Okay. But at the end of this, I'm gonna know this place pretty much inside and out. Get ourselves back to base here. And then we'll stop here. Put down the engines.
Powering down.
Leave. You can turn the lights, internal lights on here. They don't seem to drain enough power. I'm gonna have to get myself a health kit in here. I'm gonna have to build one of those. Are we taking damage? Check. We did. Are we sustained damage? No, we're good. We're fine. make a health station in this thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. That is what I am, Captain. Okay, drop off the rubies. Drop off the quartz. Can I wonder if I can grow these at this wonder if I can. Let's go find out. I can grow these things. I need another reason to. I can. Sweet. Okay, that's awesome. Grow those things. Those seem important. They do. They just seem important. How important? I'm not quite sure, but they do seem important. Okay, so let's see here. Health kit station, pure chip, fiber mesh, or titanium. Okay, I do have most of that. You need to make myself a pure chip. Oh, whoa, more stuff. Hydrochloric acid, benzene. The thick fibers, high strength fiber. Oh. Wait. Okay, two cable. Blah, blah, blah. 2 coral samples. I have 1 here. Have you? Hey, get back here. This base is gonna get huge. This is gonna be main base, so it's gonna get large. This is gonna be awesome. Yeah, those things don't last long. Okay. Option number 2. This stuff. Well, thank you. And then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna see if this stuff works well in the bioreactors. If it does, I'll use this as fuel. But it's gonna be one giant farm for fuel if it does. Just looking around for the best, the most efficient way to keep these running. Ones that I don't have to spend so much time refueling. We'll put those things into that first reactor, then we'll just get a whole bunch of fish for the other. Let's see here, try and find a, yeah, there's a Gary. Fish seem to last the longest, and it really depends on the fish too. Thank you. Maybe it's those green ones. Maybe those ones will give the most. That's pretty cool that our neighbor is one of those giant reefbacks. There we go. These are backup power now. The thermal reactors are our main power. Okay, so we need gold and copper wire. I got copper. Gold. Your cells are your chip. This should give us the silver ore. Okay, grab the silver ore. Then we go on to our Cyclops and build one of these. Now we need to make a whole bunch of those little creature decoys.
Captain, all systems online.
Let's drop you here. There we go. Granted, it's going to cost... It is going to cost us energy to have this thing up and running. How's our power look? 96. Fine. 96 is fine. Giant farm going on right there. Okay, so let's see here. What are we missing? Deployables. Creature decoy. Okay, we need a wiring kit and 3 titanium. Creates 3 creature decoys. Okay. Okay, that's good.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, my. Okay, that's water. At least we now know what water sounds like.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. So we have water up there? We do. Grab both of those. Filtered water. That's awesome. Hydration plus 50? Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. Best food ever. Okay, we're gonna do this here. Grow that. Or can I not grow these? I'll try this. Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna have a giant farm at this one too. Why? Because I want to. Okay, so we found the deep cave. This deep cave. 1,600 meters away. It's not actually not that bad. It's not that far. It really isn't. But here. Where's the other place that we haven't found? Where is it? There it is. Okay. 500 meters down. Proposed Fugazi habitat. Okay, we're gonna have to go there. We're gonna have to go there. Using 1, 2. I'm gonna make myself a couple of decoy. Well, make myself a couple of beacons. Because if we're going to be going over there, I want to be able to mark it. And we need to make them decoys. Those things cost. Okay, I need to make a wiring kit and then grab some titanium. Silver. I have to go and get silver eventually here. Oh, wait. Keep forgetting I have multiples of these things. I don't have to run around as much. Okay, there's no titanium here. Quartz. Titanium's over here. Nope. Okay, we're running low on titanium. We're gonna have to take care of that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Make ourselves 3 creature decoys to put into the Cyclops in case we run into Nope 1 and 2. There was only Nope 1, the Reaper Leviathan. Now there's Nope 2, which is wherever the heck that thing is. No idea what it is. Okay, so decoys here. There we go. Loaded 1. I think we have to. Okay, 3 titanium, 2 lithium, and aerogel. And I have the ingredients to make aerogel, hence the giant farm of purple. That's steadily growing. And I got more rubies, so I can go get
Welcome
that.
aboard, Captain.
Okay, so I need 3 of these. 3. 2 of these. 1, 2. Grab a ruby. Make aerogel. Grab one of these. Okay. Back on the Cyclops. Make the upgrade. There we go. And drop you. Nice. Okay. What are we doing? 100, 100, 100. Still at like 96% power right now. Here, okay, we still got the 2 creature decoys. We got 2 beacons. We got water. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's go to the other.
Engine powering up.
Go to that. Check that out. So we're going to be making 2 trips down into the deep dark for a while. Could you not hit me like that? Good fish. Proposed. Blur, blur, blur habitat. Am I caught in something? I am. Going down. Into the deep dark. One of 5. I don't like this place. Can I do silent running?
Rig for silent running.
Okay, what's this? Come on. Come on. Okay. Gotta turn around here. Why does it have to make that sound? Where is it? Okay, I need a full look-see here. What is it? 500 meters down, right? No, I'm 200. Okay. Oh. I need to go deeper. Okay. I heard that. Oh, come on. And he's back. Mr. Teleport. I don't like those guys. Yes, we got ourselves another biome here. Got thermal vents. That's always nice. I seem to be getting caught on something. Okay, down there. Down there into the nope. This is another deep cave. Oh, okay.
Warning, creature attack.
Stop it! I don't like you. $470. Stop it! Okay, there it is. Must be the little crab face things.
Warning, creature attack.
It must be. 75% power right now. Stop it.
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Oh yeah, we're so surrounded.
Engine powering down.
Let's just stop. Yeah, it's the little crab creatures. That's what's picking up. Little crab nope creatures. Okay, so we're gonna try and get ourselves into whatever that thing is, and we're gonna scan it. Then we're gonna get ourselves back out of here. Control lighting on, off, or on. Okay, we're in silent running, so might be able to get down into there. Fire meters down.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yes, I know. Okay, we're gonna go into here. Get a scanner out. Grab you. It's a women charge fit too.
New blueprint acquired.
And the PDA. There's scotch in there.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Figure out how to get up into this. Oh, right here. Alien containment. Ooh. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Voice log.
Integrating new PDA
I have to
data.
listen to these things here soon. The center part. Ooh, creature egg. I think I've seen that before. Achievement!
Integrating new PDA data.
Sub monsters. Okay. Where's the tablet?
30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds.
New blueprint acquired.
We get ourselves out of here.
Oxygen.
Oh shit.
New blueprint acquired.
I can't see. Oh fuck. I got greedy. I should have just left and come back. Oh, I got greedy. Well, we got both of the things we wanted. Okay. We might go and make one more trip in there, see if there's anything we may have missed. Like anything I can scan. Like that. Oh god. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay. We're good. Let's get out of here. This place is evil. Okay. Yeah, those are definitely the things attacking the ship. Got you over there. Okay, we got some creature egg. I think it's that thing I've been seeing people creating. But we do have the giant aquarium now. So we could start creating a section of our base with that. So we could start breeding our own fish food source. Yeah, let's get ourselves ready here.
Engine powering up.
Okay, we need to get ourselves out of here. Get ourselves out of here. Mark the cave as we leave. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We need to get out of here before they take all of our power out. They seem to
Creature attack.
I just need to figure out how to get out of here. Yes, right here. Come on, squeeze, baby, squeeze. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Okay, we're at. Oh, we are going at a very steep angle. But I'm okay with it. Well, there's the island, so it's right below the island. Get ourselves back to the shallows here. That's another base. Oh, that's another base we're gonna have to make. Is over in there. Oh man, that was close. 37 power though. Yeah. 36. Yeah, I wasn't gonna use my decoy on those little things. Even though it would probably help me. Keep hitting the ship. Probably turn off silent running. Seems to draw a lot of power using that ability. I'm gonna have to upgrade the ship, try and get the whatchamacallit, energy efficiency module of some sort. Oh, let's just park right here.
Engine powering down.
Yep. We're gonna have to make ourselves some power. Because that is running low.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. Captain, that's what I am. Okay, so let's see here. Where is it? Habitat. 5 glass, 2 titanium. I think I have enough glass. No, I don't. Make a habitat like right here. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, those things are still going, so we only have 2 in there. And how about this? Okay. We need to find a ton. Literal shit ton. Didn't get to. Unfortunately, didn't get to mark that location. I was busy just trying to get myself the hell out of there. So we're gonna have to go back and mark the entrance to that, and then figure out a good. And then once we go back there with enough supplies, we're gonna have to figure out a good spot to be able to put a base. So let's go and spend some time getting some titanium. We're gonna spend some time to get some titanium and also get ourselves. Oh, those are growing nice. Oh, shoot. I grabbed too many. I only grabbed too many again. There we go. There we go. I might as well just grab them all. Start getting them grown. Okay. There we go. That way I could just switch them out. More water. Nice. Nice. Are you winning? Depends on what your definition of winning is. Am I succeeding at surviving? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, so let's go get titanium. We need to get titanium, and we need to get ourselves some quartz to be able to make glass. Well, that's good then. Yep. Yes, it is. Currently, right now, we just went and explored 2 areas that are like 500 meters down. We found the entrance to a deep cave. If I were to guess, that's probably where I have to go eventually. Oh, it's like gold. Gold. Gotta find wreckage though. Where we're gonna get our most amount of titanium. There it is. There we go. Grab you. Grab you. Silver ore, thank you. Grab you. You're trying really hard to hit me. How are we doing? Let's check. I think I might get one more. One more. One more, one more. It's kind of like a sandbox kind of game. It is a survival game. That's why I'm playing it. Nowadays I primarily just do survival games. Ones that you have to manage your food, your water, your temperature sometimes. Oh, there we go. Head back. I play games like The Long Dark. I'm going to be playing Stranded Deep eventually here soon. And, you know, Subnautica just kind of fits within that vein. Granted, I'm not going to be going as fast as a lot of people have been playing this game. A lot of people are already finishing the campaign, and I'm giving myself a much harder challenge, and that is to every major biome and zone, I'm going to try and build a base. And I'm not talking like a multi-purpose room and a hatch. I'm talking a base. You know, building a base that has a farm and multi-levels and several moon pools and bioreactors and all that stuff. And right now I've got this base, and I've also got Shroom Base, which is over at a mushroom forest over near the Aurora, which is the ship that crashed that got me here. So I'm going to be building a base over there, mainly to be kind of like more of like a combat base. I'm going to be making a Seamoth, which is a small little ship, outfitted with armor and torpedoes. I'm going to put there. I'm going to have it stationed there pretty much, in case I need it. I'm also going to be making several vehicles. I've already built one of each. So I've got my Prawn, I got my Seamoth, and I got my Cyclops. And I'm gonna upgrade them. But each I'm gonna have multiple Seamoths that have different utilities. Everything's better with torpedoes. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I think we got all of the titanium we need. So I'm gonna drop all that off. Yeah, let's drop off copper ore. Don't have any lithium. Okay. Drop off the silver and the gold. But quite recently, we built ourselves a water filtration system, which is awesome. It's working like a dream. Because the amount of water we're getting from these things is awesome. Problem is that they burn a lot of power. So we're probably going to have to make another thermal generator over by the heat vent nearby. I haven't done much with the scanning room. I have upgraded it, but this... I don't know. The scans don't exactly pick up much. At least at this location. Oh, there's one over there. Anything else? No, not really. Aren't you like surrounded by water? Yeah, it's salt water. More water. More water. Pretty much how this how it goes. This game is essentially you're on an alien planet that's one giant ocean, and it's a primordial ocean. So it's very heavy in salt water. Well, it's heavy in salt. So it's not like I can drink straight out of it. So when I first start out, my main source of water is taking it from a thing like this bladder fish that its body automatically filters out. Actually, I should probably keep two on me. Yeah. I'll leave all the alien stuff here. We're gonna have to make ourselves the containment aquarium, and grow that creature. So we have ourselves a little cuttlefish that's at our main base. I've also kind of done a little bit of experimenting. This line right here, this laser, goes to Shroom Base. It goes all the way to Shroom Base. I was hoping to be able to interconnect all of my bases to share the same power grid, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. Unfortunately, connecting two bases, power sources, doesn't work in this game, which is a shame. But it does act as a really good way of, if I get lost, I could just follow one of the lines. Which, you know, I've got beacons, so it's not like I'm gonna get lost, but it looks cool. It looks cool. That's really what it boils down to.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But if I do find power sources along those lines, I can create a generator and connect it to that. I think. I'm hoping. Either that or I break the connection and just kind of detour it. So connect it to the power generator area and then connect it back. I'm still not sure how these things work on if it goes off of proximity to a base. Like if I make a power generator, does it go to does it count towards the nearest base, or does it count towards both bases? I'm not quite sure. But let's see here. We're gonna be having to, we're gonna have to get quartz. So this is one of the main reasons why I built my base here, because all this red grass or algae or whatever you call this stuff, seaweed, this red seaweed, is just completely littered with quartz. And quartz can be made into glass, and eventually, if I get enough teeth, which I gotta figure out a good guaranteed way of getting teeth, because the enamel can make enameled glass, which is used in creating better upgrades to my Seamoth. I just realized it's been a while since I've been here. You were playing Fallout last time? Yeah. I played Fallout for a little while, and then we played modded survival for a little while, and then I got hooked on the Long Dark, and I've been playing that for about 300 hours now. Currently, right now, we're kind of coming to the end of its lifespan. I'm currently doing all the challenges. We already made it through. We already made it through like 300. We already made it through like 500 days. In-game days, not real life days. And was able to complete that. Then we played a couple of runs on Interloper, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. Couldn't get a good successful run started because how the game works is it's all RNG, what you pick up, and unfortunately the difficulty is so RNG based that even if you play it perfectly, you might not get all the ingredients you need to be able to survive. It's all, at that point, it's all luck based, what you find. And what I've been told is a lot of people who play that difficulty, what they'll do is they'll start a run and immediately end it if it doesn't start out the way they want. And they'll do that like several times. Yeah, I do enjoy it. Granted, most people who play that game pretty much only play the storyline, which episode 3 has not come out yet. So I am gonna play something else until episode 3 comes out, and then I'll continue the storyline. So I will be playing that on stream as soon as episode 3 comes out. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be playing other survival games. Subnautica is probably gonna give us many hours of gameplay because of the challenge I've given myself beyond just doing the campaign. When it comes to the campaign, I've seen people complete the campaign for this game pretty much within 3 days. And that's just too short for me. So we're going to be taking this very slowly, experimenting, coming up with new base configurations. I'm also going to be making a base for every single subscriber. So I have to make a base for Michael Batman Guy, who is my only subscriber, and I'm gonna make him a Batcave.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What is that lion sounding thing? That is one of the predators. That thing. Not exactly sure what it is, but it is aggressive. Oh, it's a sand shark. Ah! Yeah, it's a sand shark. I'm trying to scan you. Excuse me. Can I scan you? Yeah, sand shark. Indigenous life form. Sand shark. Wow, it's got 4 eyes. That's ugly. That's an ugly fish. But yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that will just roar at you. Yes, everything in this game is just... They're not... You know, they made the game to be as alien as they could, while being slightly... You know... What do you call it? What's that word? Slightly, familiar? Eat your egg. You have to grow those things eventually. Let's see here. But I have heard rumors that this game is going to have DLC eventually, and the DLC is going to be, I think, a different location on the same planet. It's supposed to be like an iceberg kind of a DLC. I'm not exactly sure on that one. But I don't play survival games for the story. I play the survival games to see how incredibly insane I could, you know, go with it. When it came to The Long Dark, I went with the achievement that most people have not gotten, and that is the 500 days survival. I finally got that thing recently, and that was a great. It wasn't difficult, you know, because I was doing it on the Stalker difficulty, which is one step below the hardest difficulty, which is what most people have been getting that particular achievement on. And that achievement didn't require you to any particular difficulty. It's not like it's like only interloper difficulty. That would just be insane. And most people who play that game a lot would agree that trying to get 500 days on interloper is really difficult. And very RNG based at the very beginning. Okay, so we got the charge fins. I could probably make those. Let's go check. What does it require to be able to make the charge fins? Propylethylene wiring kit fins. Propylethylene. Benzene. Propylethylene. Okay, hydrochloric acid. So I need salt and 5 deep shrooms. Well, those are currently growing right now. Oh man, sorry I can't stay longer. It's almost 2 a.m. I have to get up 4 hours. Hopefully I catch another stream. Yeah. Hope you have fun with it. Yes, I will have fun with the underwater adventures. And thank you for showing up, hanging out. Always appreciate. Hope to see you again. I'm currently just trying to... Oh, that's growing. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to immediately spread that. Yes. Grow my pretties. Grow. We haven't gotten any new. Probably just listen to the data downloads. Aurora survivors.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
No, that sucks.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
No, that sucks.
What are you doing? You were gone so long. I thought you drowned. Put the flare down. I was going to try and attract someone's attention. That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Stalker teeth.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more.
Yeah.
That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories.
Where are they?
When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth.
Nice.
I asked her about it, and she shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally.
Wow.
She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers.
Nice.
On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out.
Right?
And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Okay, so we're gonna listen to all these just so that I can try and unlock more locations. I'm hoping.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Please, stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How?
You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes them tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
Okay.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about, Maida?
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
What?
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I can stay and chat if you'd like. No? Then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blade.
Are you out of your mind? You brought that thing here? What if it's not as dead as it looks? What if others come?
You prefer it got curious and came of its own accord, or got messed up and dragged here?
Yeah.
When we get off this planet, I am going to drag you through every court in the damn Federation. I have had it with you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief. The kid can't kill this disease without fish to study. I'm just bringing him home.
But tell her. Tell her I'm right.
You're both wrong. Marguerite, I can't find out how they resist the bacteria if you slaughter them all.
It ain't always they oblige in coming in alive.
He means you're being reckless.
Father, the outcome's no better if we hole up in here and don't go outside. Look, we have to find a middle way.
There is no compromise. Not while she's on my sea base.
Your sea base?
I'm going outside.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Bart, come in. It's dangerous. Damn it, boy. I know you can hear me.
Uh-oh.
Chief, get off the radio and put on your helmet.
What?
Brace!
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that explains a lot, doesn't it?
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than 1 kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise.
Yeah.
But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Dagazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do.
Right?
I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Yeah. Think about greed when you're being attacked by
Came
giant
out of nowhere.
Leviathan.
An alien kraken,
Fish.
bigger than a Cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat, and the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then, I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now, I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
Ew,
Seek fluid intake immediately.
that's messed up and unfortunate. Okay.
Vital signs
There
stabilizing.
we go. Well, we listened to all the new things. Now we just need to get our food and water back up here. That's just... There we go. There we go. Grow you. Keep the other one. No, I'll just eat it. There we go. Grab some water off of you. I can actually fill up the water containers now. The amount of water it's creating for me, it's paying me back in spades. Awesome. Okay, so now we need to go to our radio. Climb down, climb down. Go to the radio, find out what new,
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
uh-oh. Excuse me, no. Excuse me, absolutely no. How about you, shove it and go away? I don't want that. Right now, they're definitely looking for blood. They're definitely looking for me. I don't know if you have the PDA after that event from his son. I think it was on the island originally. Probably. It's probably somewhere. We've nearly filled out all 3 of these, which is nice. That's what that side is intended to be. I'm gonna make 3 more here and on the other side, so that all 4 sides are gonna have growing beds. There we go. That's gonna be deep acid mushrooms. I got the blood vines here. Blood oil. Nice. See if I can. Dink dink. Okay, one more. Here's me. Yes. So that's gonna be growing all those. I got the deep acid mushrooms. I'm gonna have to, as soon as I find more stuff, I'm gonna plant them up here at the main base, and then a couple at like other bases. Okay, let's see here. Do I have? What is it, like 5? I think it was 5, right? Yeah, 5 glass. So that would be 10 quartz. And then 2 titanium. No, don't do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I do have enough. Good. I want to get this new part of the base built here real quick. Do you know what the name of the audio log is called? Because I've gone to the island and I picked up everything, all the PDAs. But I finally know what happens usually is people who get the PDAs, or some reason the streamer don't care to play them after a while. Yeah, I'm taking the game slow, so I am gonna play all the PDAs. At the end of this, I am going to have pretty much explored and built a base in all the major zones. That is the goal. Okay, 2. So, guaranteed I am going to do it. If I can, I will. Alien containment right here.
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity.
No, but I can Google if you want. Yeah, sure. Find out what the name of it is.
Select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
Okay, we got that. Because story I'm not really too concerned about. Okay, we need to make a hatch. Okay, 1 quartz, 2 titanium. Well, technically, I am concerned about story, but I'm not concerned about story. If you know what I mean. It's like, I do want to listen to all the story things, but I'm not going to make a huge deal out of it. You know, I want to listen to all of it, but I'm... Oh! It made the bottom transparent. Use planter. Oh, sweet! Okay, that's cool. Let's drop this. Drop. I'm gonna use that planter. Let that grow. Okay, so let's see here. That's the deep cave. I'm not seeing anything else in terms of signals. Check the PDA here. Operations log, public documents, la la la. Pamphlets. Relation contract. Today's menu. Get these all marked as red. I think the PDA is tied in with the radio transmissions. Yeah, that's probably it. Operations logs. Okay, that's risk taking. We're sick. Need time to think. Risking our lives. This is where he left the habitat, right? Disaster. No, this is where he left the habitat. Okay. Yeah, he left disembarked the habitat. Okay. That's all that. Not exactly sure where he went off to. Doesn't exactly say. Advanced theories. Alien eggs. Post peeper. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We wanted to make the charge fins. That's right. That's what I was trying to remember. Okay, the propylene. And that gold, hydrochloric acid. Okay, the deep shrooms, which are growing over here. We need 5 of them. Okay, they're growing. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll take 1. Drop all those off. With enough room to grow. So I got 3 of those. I need salt, which I know I have a lot of salt. I think it's like 1 salt. Yeah, it is. Okay, I got that. To be able to make this, I need gold. Wrong one. Not that. There we go. Gold. Turn that into that. Okay. Now let's see what I'm missing. Wiring kit and my fins. So I need to make a wiring kit. Two. Yeah, because I pretty much came to the conclusion that the story is, if I knew what the story was, it's not going to cause me to stop playing the game. The thing that I'm more interested in is the discovery part. Finding these places, you know? Finding all the different places, finding every nook and cranny, finding all the really cool locations to build bases. That's what's going to keep me playing. Making a cool base. Like the deep cave, I'm going to build a base like right near the mouth of that. The other location, which is right beneath the island, there's a base. I'm going to make a base over there. It's supposedly in the western observatory on Floating Island, which is, yeah, seen everyone pick that before and no one. Before the ones you have, which I find silly. The Western Observatory, okay. Well, we might as well take a trip over there and see if we missed anything. We got the time. Okay, let's take our fins off here. Okay, fins. Oh, I need just regular fins. Okay. Not the Ultra Glide fins. Regular fins. So, check the equipment here. Orange tablet we can make now. Okay, silicone rubber too. I've got plenty of rubber. I got rubber to burn. Burn rubber. Charge fins. Which are going to be nice. So these are the charge fins. Charge fins are supposedly going to give me the ability to... I saw movement. Ooh. Ooh. I just thought of a really cool idea. Since there's a planter in there, I'm gonna plant one of these in here. Yeah. See if I'm gonna build two of them. That will allow me to have it to give this little glow inside that container. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. Because those things give off a glow when they're grown.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Planter. That's gonna look cool. Yeah, that's gonna look cool. Okay. So, see how this thing works. I'm guessing I have to actually yeah, they give off a weird sound. Okay. Get into the sea moth and head over to the island to see if we missed anything.
All systems online.
Island 2, which is this floating island. I like the silly part of all it seems to be do people desire to explore. It seems to always find the PDAs in different orders. I guess that's intended, but it ruins the immersion of how you want that when you find the last PDA before everything else. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It is unfortunate. Okay, so we've been this way. The immersion part for me is the idea of just moving around. I mean, the world is so unique, and you find yourself kind of just exploring everything, which I love. Okay, maybe it's to the island. Let's not make impact, show me. Okay, so the western. Good thing I have the compass for the western base. See if I missed anything. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Western base. Western base. Western base. Do. Give me a chance to scan some things. One of those games, the whole theme is different. Yeah. Natural curiosity. We'll explore the caves underwater, just like space. Yes. I'm playing around with the idea of playing a space survival game. I haven't found one that I like yet, but I've been playing around with the idea of making a, playing some sort of a space survival. There's like there's Stationeers, which is a interesting. Interesting game, but it's a little bit too in depth. It's a very crazy, detailed game, and you almost have to be an electrical engineer East. Okay, apparently it's this base. This is the westmost base. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything glowing. It does. It looks like I may have gotten everything from here. Don't exactly know what the name of the PDA I might have had. Unless there's a further west base from here. This doesn't look like there is. The center base. Then you got that one. Might as well check them both. I remember going up to both of these. So. Observatory is probably around room. Okay, yeah. Go up there. Let's check both of them. Do you know if it's the one with the shock rifle component, or... Because one of these had a shock rifle component outside of it, like right this one. Oh! I don't know. Nice!
New PDA data.
Yeah, we definitely missed one. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got one, but I never found the other one. Yep, we missed one. Okay, let's listen to this thing. Where is it? There we go.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Ever call Ferret getting it? Yeah. Okay, well, we found that one. I find it a bit humorous that all the islands are covered up with smoke. You know? All the islands are covered up in smoke. Smoke, clouds, fog, whatever you call it. And you can't see them until you're like right on top of them. I find that hilarious. I find that kind of humorous. Okay, let's see here. I need a light. There we go. So I don't fall. Huh? You know what's deep and dangerous as well? What's deep and dangerous? Is it lewd? Oh my god. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I don't think I've found another component. It's weird. Only found the one. I haven't found the other one. Okay, Chinese potato. And yep, okay, well, we got everything here. We got that out of the way. Oh. Try to feed a peeper with a... Oh, you're talking about that, trying to tame them? Yeah, probably get around to that. But right now I need to be able to... I'm going to be trying to make a sea moth eventually here that's going to be able to combat one. Or survive one. That's going to be the goal. Not in too much of a hurry to get through the game, mostly because I'm going to be making a lot of bases. Pretty much every single major zone, every single entrance to a cave. Well, the larger caves. Not every small cave, that would be just crazy. Don't have a sea moth yet? Yes, I do. It's Froppy. I named my sea moth Froppy. I've got one sea moth, I've got one cyclops, and I've got one prawn suit. But they're not upgraded yet. I still haven't found the upgrades for it. So we're gonna get ourselves back. We came back to this island looking for any missing PDAs, which we did. Found the missing PDA that we didn't have. The last transmission of the Degazi, whatever you call them. Did you finish the game already? No. No, I have not. Not too much of a hurry to get down to the deep dark yet. Mostly because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to first be making bases on the top, on the surface, and then progressively making bases deeper and deeper. And these bases are not going to be like one room bases. I mean, that's kind of lame. I'm going to be making like multi-tiered, very large bases that are self-contained. You know, living off of whatever kind of power sources that may be nearby. Currently, right now, we've got two bases. We've got the Shroom base, and we have Red base. Red base is located pretty much near where we spawn in when we first start. And it's a fairly large base. It's currently running off of the biogenerators, solar panels, and thermal. Fairly large base that we have here. Got two moon pools. It's currently working on the third tier.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Without getting too techie over the locations, it would be a chance of being in the Degazi base underwater and the bulb zone, which is a description of a certain level of water depth and whatnot. So I suppose you'll come across it going out your way. The other rifle fragment? Okay. Yeah. We still have to go to the point where we find the rifle fragment. We also have to get ourselves upgraded on our ships. Cuttlefish is here. Nice. Well, we got our little cuttlefish friend here. Can we get to pick up cuttlefish? Yes. We're gonna put him right outside the base. He's gonna be our little guard dog, as it were. Not really much of a guard dog. I'll put him probably over here. He's gonna wander. Hey, buddy. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, how's it going? Nice. Did you ever figure out how to get the fish to breed? I know the one day you had the aquarium, the two peeps and two bladderfish. No, they don't seem to. They do not seem to reproduce inside of the smaller one. From what I understand, they only breed inside of this larger one. So I'm gonna have to go and get myself two of each of those, and get them to breed. I'm gonna have to go and get two peepers. But thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about that. So we're gonna get ourselves two peepers. Get ourselves 2 peepers and 2 bladderfish, and get those things growing now that we actually have the larger aquarium. It'd be you. You. Okay, now we need to find the bladderfish, which we seem to have a very hard time actually finding. Because sometimes they spawn, other times they don't. Which is weird. I have been finding them much more often over at these locations, near the kelp forests. They seem to spawn way more often over here. I think that it may be location based. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I definitely do find them more often in the kelp forests than anywhere else. But sometimes I find them not in the kelp forest, so I think it's probably heavily RNGs based. What spawns in what locations. If I recall, the escape pod you started had quite a bit around them, yeah. Probably go check it out over there. It's not like we need the food, but it would be nice to have several different sources of food available to us. Not seeing any. Which is weird because for a while, when we were first starting out, we found a ton of them around the escape pod. And then they just stopped spawning. They just stopped showing up. I'm not exactly sure why. Either that, or it's probably... Oh, hey dude. Oh, he's following me. Ha! That's why. The dude is following me. A little cuddlefish. Our little cuddlefish friend. Oh, that's cool. Okay. It's Hey here. This is your main home. Just have him hang out there for a while. We still have to make the, oh, there's one. We still have to make the platform. Found one. Research. The researcher is supposed to spawn after, like, 5 in-game days. I did recall when I first started watching people stream. It was a bug. Okay. Right away or not all. Sitting here just trying to look for the distinctive purple glow. Oh, there it is. Sweet.
Oxygen.
Get me. Thank you. Get back to the surface. Get ourselves back to the base. And get these things put into the aquarium so they'll start breeding. But eventually, that's every single time we find a new blueprint, we're going to add it to this base first. This is going to be pretty much where all of the first ever discovered things are going to be located. Oh, it's inactive. Oh, they're both inactive. Oh, that sucks. We're going to have to fix that. Okay, so drop, 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 drop. Sweet. Those should start multiplying. We're gonna have to go and grab more fish, just random fish, in order to get our generators back up and running. Yeah, I know. I think I have fluid on me. Yes, I do.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah. Boomerang fish. Grab the infected boomerang fish. I don't think it really matters what kind of fish I grab. Probably one of the glowing hoop fish. They seem to have... That seems to be like their major use. They're not really good food. I haven't exactly tested that though. They just don't seem like very good fish for eating. Get over here. Hey! Get over here. I don't think it matters either biomatter or biomatter unless it's based on size. Yeah, probably based on size maybe. Not 100% sure on that. Those things grow really fast though. Kind of crazy. Okay. That one's turning back on. We're gonna have to go and get some more. Add it to the other. Got you. Add it to the other bioreactor. Mostly so that we can continue to keep creating water. Some shellfish. Thank you. Boomerang. Batarang. And then I'm also going to probably spend some time and get the subscriber base up and running, which is going to be near the cave nearest to us. One where we found the multi-purpose room near us. Hey, man, these things are hard to grab sometimes. Hey, thank you. Okay, I think we got enough. We find another fish along the way, we'll grab it. Oh. Hey, get back over here, thank you. There we go. Get to the other bioreactor, get that thing up and running. I tried using the plants, and the plants don't seem to give me a benefit. A good idea that your year point coming up, and no, Batman's been your sub. Yeah. What I plan on doing is I plan on making a base for each subscriber, and if it's a 1 month sub, then it's going to be one multi-purpose room. If it's 2 months, then I'll just add another multi-purpose room and just kind of make the base bigger and bigger. Points? You mean the bar tab thing? No, the for months subscribed. That the more months someone is subscribed, the bigger their base will become. And since Michael Batman is Batman, I'm gonna make it the Bat Cave. So it just seems appropriate to put his base in a Bat Cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 1, and then some quartz to make the hatch. 2. Okay, let's go over there. Just get it started. We're gonna have to get more titanium to be able to make more levels to it. I also didn't want to do it when I wasn't streaming, so that he could see it on the VOD, because he doesn't have the time to be here because he's currently in classes during this time, but he does show up on Saturdays. Okay, down into here. Find a good spot for it. Put it somewhere around here. Ooh, that looks like a cool spot. My bud drank enough after 2 years, finally started that amount for people watching him, like 50 or 70, so sooner or later, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna, foundation. I need to put a foundation down. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna probably put it right above where those thermal vents are. Sounds like a good spot. Yeah, I think it's like 2 lead for a foundation. More water. Yay, water. Okay, let's see here. It's like 2 lead for foundation. Double check here. Foundation, yeah, 2 lead, 2 titanium. So I need 2 more titanium to get it started. Ooh, and I'm also gonna drop a. One of those beacons down so I remember where it is. I've been catching up to on your videos for the most part. I've been mostly at night, not too much in the mornings, but I fixed some. Yeah, that covers mostly everything I'm needing to comment on. Yeah, it is nice when I do see views on VODs. It justifies actually having the VODs in the first place. I've been also uploading the VODs, exporting them from. I've been exporting them from my whatchamacallit? From my
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
from Twitch to YouTube.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
What do you think? Here? Sounds like a good spot. Okay. And then multi-purpose room. It's probably gonna get quite huge, so I'm gonna do this. That does remind me that not just your videos, but they're rarely like a video that isn't available on Xbox. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Put the hatch on this side. Oh, come on. Really? We gotta grab more titanium. Does that Twitch end, or do they make you guys gotta go through for each platform? No, it's when we have a VOD, it's available on all platforms: mobile, Xbox, PC. We have no control over. It's not like we can restrict which platforms can see what videos. What it does allow me to do is I could lock out VODs to only subscribers, but I'm not going to do that. Some channels do that. I won't do that. There's no point. Yeah, I need one more. Some of these ladders, I swear. Yeah, it's probably on Twitch's end. It is weird how. It is kind of weird how some people can't see it and other people can. I'm hoping that they fix that. They have been having issues when it comes to certain pages not loading. Because there's a Dead by Daylight advice I've been meaning to watch, and I think a week ago, one of yours just watched on PC. Fixed or not, it's rare too. Yeah, it is weird. Yesterday I had a weird problem when it came to one of my YouTube videos. I went to go export it, and the export was successful by like 12. And then it didn't show up until like 5. What the heck? 5 p.m. So it took like 5 hours for the thing to upload onto YouTube. And I think it's probably YouTube's end, or it's Twitch's end again. Not 100% sure. That was weird. Let's try that again. I think he's up to I gotta figure out how many months he's on. He's on coming up on 5 right now. He's been doing it for quite a while. Been using Amazon Prime, so. Oh. Need to go down. Not up, down. Okay. I think it's one more. I followed me on there, and yeah, I know Twitch has been having issues lately, so I figured the video might be from that too. Yeah. Which, you know, at least they were trying to fix it. I mean, a lot of other sites just kind of go, well, it's not a problem. My one Amazon Prime to use since I give a bit more the page around. Yeah. Not a requirement, but always appreciated. There we go. Finally, jeez. Okay, so this needs power. But yeah, he's probably up to 4 months, so we're probably gonna have to make like 4 multi-purpose rooms. But I gotta first power the thing. And there's a thermal vent beneath us. Not that. Enter it. I'm gonna have to make a thermal vent. I think I could get away with trying to connect this to my main base. Well, at least, but that's gonna require a lot of gold and titanium. Gold is a lot harder to come by. Unless I could get myself the drill arm for the prawn suit. If I could get the drill arm for the prawn suit, I can go to those gold veins and get myself a ton of gold that way. So let's see here. But at least the base is there now. Just need to figure out how to be able to make myself a thermal generator down there. Where is it? Thermal generator. Okay, magnetite. I need to... Where did we find that magnetite last time? Where was it? I'm trying to remember. I think. Not the deep cave. Not the ship. It might be cave 1, maybe? No, it is nearby. Okay, it's actually over by Batman's base. Is that a rare material? I think it's 15. You may feel it. Yeah. I think it is in Batman's cave. Okay, so we're gonna have to go over there and get. We have the ingredients to make aerogel. We just need to get 5 titanium and magnetite. We're gonna have to go and do that. So I'm gonna take an opportunity to get myself a whole bunch of titanium wreckage. Hey dudes, how's it going? Don't mind me, just passing through. Yeah, it should be a glow purple cave. Yeah, it's probably, you know, which is nice because we don't have to go very far from our project. We don't make it. Yeah, now that I don't need them, they're everywhere. That's funny. Okay, I'm trying to find. Oh, there's. No, that's not it. Okay, the wreckage is in their mouth though. Grab you. Oh, tooth. These are rare. Oh, let's grab you. They like to gather these things up. Have you noticed that? Holy crap. Teeth. Many teeth. Grab all the teeth. Grab those teeth. Oh. We'll drop you. Thank you. Wait. So many teeth. Head back. That's usually how it is when you're looking for it. It's plenty, and when you have none can be found. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Whenever you don't have something, it won't show up. But as soon as you don't need it, it's everywhere. It's weird.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, make more titanium. This will allow me to make another section to this base. Okay, let's see here. We got a lot of those. Let's drop off all the teeth that we just ran into a ton of. This is gonna allow us to make enameled glass. I'm actually gonna plant those. Drop you off. Should probably plant them. I don't know what they're for, but I'm just gonna plant them regardless. Oh, can't. Weird. Just drop you off there. Here then. Okay, what are we looking for? Okay, I got the titanium. We gotta grab the magnetite and an aerogel. So we need aerogel. We got rubies. Sapphires and pearls. No, rubies. Grab one of those. And we gotta go grab the gel sacks. Well, one of them. One of the many of them. Yeah, we're gonna be able to make a ton of thermal generators with all the gel sacks we got. Okay, how are we doing? And then magnetite, which we can find down in the cave. And then we'll immediately build one of them, and then that base will be powered.
All systems online.
And then I'll go and look on Streamlabs and see how many months. And that's how many multi-purpose rooms I'm going to put on this thing. Steadily grow a little bit further and further. I came up with this idea quite recently. I was just like, hey, why not? Okay, deeper here. Usually fairly deep. There we go. Okay, I need two of them, right?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Thermal vent. Thermal generator. Just like in Minecraft, I do the same thing with any of my bases, like a day apart. Hey, 15-minute walk in any direction, yes. Yes, when it comes to me making bases, I don't like making just tiny bases. I like making large bases. Okay. Here's hoping that this thing will be close enough to go. Ow. Oh, there we go. At least we can take a bunch of punishment from this. Okay, we're gonna have to make a router. Not a hidey hole. Yeah, not a hidey. Do a main HQ and then outposts that are functional. Exactly. That's exactly what we're gonna be doing. I don't want to make a tiny little base in a hole in the ground. I want to make a proper functional base. And we're going to do this here. Make it official. There we go. Base. We're gonna add a multi-purpose room for every month that he's subscribed, and keep adding to it until it becomes this massive thing. Because it will be awesome. I like to stockpile materials for big projects and half the time I never touch it. Yes, exactly. You understand where I'm going. This is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so we need titanium and gold in order to be able to make ourselves a routing so that we can patch the patch that thing in. Okay, we have titanium. Okay. We just need gold. Panic room rooms and rare items in the panic rooms. Yeah. One thing I have noticed when it comes to this game is that they always seem to make the Cyclops a mobile base, and then they don't build any other bases. And for me, I'm just like, what happens if your Cyclops is destroyed? Do you have a backup plan? We usually don't. Hence the many bases I'm gonna have. Just means that at any one time, I can make another base. Or find another base, or... There we go. Gonna do this. I mean, because for some reason I had an Arctic Blaze in my house. And Primal. Nice. Let's do this. I think that might work. Excuse me. What the heck? Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna start from the base. See if that works. Excuse me. Come on. Try this. You're like right on top of the base. Try this. Maybe it has something to do with
30 seconds.
Maybe it has something to do with proximity to the base. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I have to make a starting point. Here, oxygen bag. Not exactly sure why this base is not why this is not cooperating. Let's try this. See how close to the base we're gonna have to get. Okay, I'm right on top of it now. It's supposed to be a little indicator or a line or something. It's supposed to show up. It says that it's connected to the base. Not working. This is my first time seeing thermal energy being built. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is I'm trying to route power from this thing all the way up to my base. Well, all the way up to this base. Can this thing go upside down? Ah, damn it. Sorry for that.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Maybe I have to, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try putting up I'm gonna try putting up a solar panel and see if that kind of kickstarts it. Yeah, the thermal ring is actually powered. See the little green? You can see the little green light on it. Yeah, 85 degrees. Looking pretty good. Creating power. It's just for some reason it's just not detecting the router. I get too deep for solar. Yeah, I know. It's not the point. It's trying to get it to where that thing will detect it. Immediately detect it. Start connecting it. I'm just troubleshooting right now. Seeing what's wrong. See if there's something weird I'm supposed to do to try and get it to work. Because usually, as you can see by the laser outside my door, and the laser that goes off in this direction, that they do work. That's going to another thermal vent over there. And it seems to connect to that. I'm gonna build a solar panel just to see if that will work as kind of like a battery. Because solar panels can be used as batteries, essentially. Even if they're not producing power. It creates potential power. Let's see here. Quartz. No, I need quartz. Be able to make a solar panel. 2 titanium and a copper. See if I can create this battery. And maybe that will be a valid point for it to connect to. It's weird, I know, putting a solar panel on a base that's underground, but we're troubleshooting right now. We're going to see if that works. Because this is the first time I tried making a base that is primarily only thermal at first without a solar panel.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So let's see if that works.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, it worked. That is weird. It worked. See? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just go with it. Okay, I'm gonna need water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, it needed to connect to something. Okay, and then we're gonna make another one here. There we go. Wouldn't mind. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Base is powered. It can be damaged from eruptions? Really? Maybe that's what 85% says. Centigrade. Okay, let's see. Let's get the repair tool out. Thermal plant charge, 250. So it's got a charge. So why you no work? Why you no work, base? Why you're not working? It's connecting to the solar panel. Oh, what on the base is not valid? Aha! Okay. That's weird.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
30 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know. That was weird. Now it works. Wait.
Oxygen.
There he is. Okay. It works now. That was a weird process of... Okay, apparently it was trying to target the Foundation. Okay. Whatever, it works. We'll go with it. We're gonna have to figure out something that's a little bit more permanent. But wherever it works, it works. Working. Through a foundation? Yeah, probably. Not sure why I was having such a hard time trying to connect to it in the first place. Okay, so I'm going to do quickly eat, and then we're going to look into... Inventory's full.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Eat real quick here. Okay. Now we're going to start adding to the base here. So we've got enough for like one, right? Yeah. 6. 6 per.
All systems online.
Make another multi-purpose room. Then we're gonna have to go and get more titanium, or to make more. But I do know at minimum he's got like 4 months. So this is gonna be a 4 multi-purpose room base here. Put one right here. There we go. Do get a lot of frame drops, I've noticed. Okay, so I'm going to double check here. In here. Yep, I was right. 6 months. Back to game. So we need to go and get ourselves a bunch of titanium, drop off all the quartz and gold and copper and all that. Drop. We got the magnetite, gold. Let's see here. Titanium. We need a lot of titanium. Gonna go and hunt for wreckage. Powered up 100%. Yay! A ton of it is going to show up in the kelp forest areas. Because the, whatever you call those predators, like to gather them up. Create their own little pile. Got you. And you. And you. And you. Okay, got all of that. Any teeth? Nope, no teeth. So I need to add 2 more multi-purpose rooms onto the base, and that will be caught up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That should be enough to make 2 rooms. Each one of those scrap metals is 4. So we've probably got way more than enough.
All systems online.
I'm gonna want to add some windows to this thing. Just so you can see out. I also want to make a first aid station, pretty much make it a proper base, put some food in it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters.
Okay.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
There we go. There we go. And then we just kind of build up from here or build out. There we go. Nice. So, 4 rooms, 4 months.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
He's about to go on to 5 months, so we're going to add a 5th room onto that thing. Once it happens. Oh. So I'm going to get coral. Then you get coral to be able to make the fabricator there. I'll add a couple of storage containers in there. What kind of food do I want to put in? I'll probably put these trees in here. 1, 2. 2 should be fine. Okay. I don't know why I'm going to... you know, through this direction, but I just did. Damn it. I want that cough to go away.
All systems online.
Do 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 do. Working off thermal power.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency
See
greatly
here.
decreased.
Where is it? There it is. Indoor grow bed. Right here. I used up all those. Had 2 there and 1 there. Yeah. Start some food in here. Nice, nice, nice. You can make a first aid station and a fabricator there. Might make a water purification, maybe. Make water. Doing some weird patterns here. Okay, let's see here. Grab you. Leave you. And you. Can't leave you there, okay. Let's find a different... Here. Drop you, because I don't need you anymore. Okay. Let's see here. What do I need? Okay, fiber mesh, silver ore, titanium, computer chip. I need to make a computer chip, which is going to require copper. Okay, find the table coral. Gold table coral. All this food consumption, but no restroom. Your survivor has priorities in building stuff. Right? Yeah, it's kind of weird that that it doesn't have a bathroom anywhere to. Wait. Okay, silver ore. Titanium. I need 2 gold, a titanium. 2 titanium. So 2 gold. Grab 1 more. Actually, I got 2 gold. Okay. I need 2 titanium. 1, 2. And 3 coral samples. Survival games crossed my mind with that concept once. And while Ark only incorporate 1 toilet, yeah. I hear that Ark actually has a pooping mechanic. Which is kind of weird. But also very realistic. I mean, your character's gonna poop. It was the one thing that sold the game for me. Ha. Funny. It's like, wait. You can poop in that game? I need this game. I need this game in my life. Okay, we got that. We got that. So, computer chip. Yeah. Let's go to the Bat Cave. The body was telling me for the army. I told him I didn't believe him, so I'd buy it. Nice. It's like, you need to buy this game. Why? Because you can poop. What? You can poop, man. You need this in your life. You need to be able to poop in a game.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh. I'm so used to my other base. I'm like, wait, where'd it go? Okay, so we're gonna make our first fabricator here. Just a bad rumor, I guess. There's me. I always, when I play with a buddy or my bro, I run and jump, and defecate on them. Oh man. There we go. Okay, so we got the basics. We got food. We got a constructor. What else am I gonna put in this thing? Probably could put a radio. Just in case when I'm here adding another room onto it, I can immediately go to the radio if any radio stuff arrives. I think I've done this on the Shroom base. I had a fabricator, a first aid station. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh yeah. Bed. I can add a bed. And a bed requires how much? Probably add some wall lockers over there too. One titanium or 2 titanium. Let's do a single bed. Single bed, fiber mesh, and titanium. I think Reign of Kids took the same concept, but I think they didn't want the defecate option, so they instead put a knife or something. Or a slot. Oh god. Oh my. My brother bought the game. I was a bit disappointed. It wasn't doing well. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, some people just need the poop mechanic. I mean, some people just need it in their game. Oh, they're multiplying. That's good. I'm not quite sure how many times, how far into multiplying they'll go, but there we go. I need 1 titanium. I made 2 of the fiber meshes just because. That way, I have it on hand. Go make a bed.
All systems online.
I know I'm supposed to make the radio, but whatever. A community like Ark and you build and whatnot, I think the main mechanic is you pay a tax to the king We can pick to do the tax on a server, which goes up, I think, every 4th item. Wow. Taxes in a game. I'd probably run up a tax pretty fast.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Going to exile, I think, same way. Updates are way slow. But it's coming in, yeah. Okay. Like a single bed. I'll probably put it like right here. Not sure why I'm making it such a big deal about making it centered, but I am. There we go. We have a bed. And we'll just kind of slowly expand the space a little bit, add reasons why certain rooms exist as we go. As soon as we get the ability to make nuclear power plants, I'll probably add one here. I'm the same way. My building in Minecraft, I have to have symmetrical, or at least some OCD properties to it. Yeah. Yes, I agree. I'm pretty much kind of little OCD when it comes to it. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical, because asymmetrical things is interesting to look at, but it has to be a combination of symmetrical and asymmetrical. Yeah, I think you did mention that before, and yeah, I do agree. It's like, I'm not going to be completely symmetrical when it comes to my bases, but I like to have at least a little bit of variety, symmetrical, asymmetrical kind of designs. Okay. Let's go drop off the remaining silver and whatnot. Drop you off. Drop off the remaining of my silver. What? No, I mean the mesh. Okay, drop you off. Got a whole bunch of 0 batteries, which I probably should turn into... Yeah, we're gonna turn these into the power cores. This is under here. Power cells. Silicon rubber. I got plenty of that. Just grab it all. Turn it all into power cells. Put that one thatch in the center of my ore chest. My chest organizes skills I have to do my approval, or I get anxiety like in my Arc server. If I find something wrong, something in wrong chest, bothers me. Yeah. 2, 3. There we go. I'm just kind of doing this for the sake of not taking up too much space. Got you, and that's our 100%, so there we go. Probably want to put those onto the Cyclops. But not right now. Let's see here. What haven't I made yet? Loading air pump. Not right here. Thermometer? I can make a thermometer? Here, chip. But that would take up my compass. I don't want my compass. Radiation suit. We don't have a thermal suit yet. Decoy. Neptune. Okay, 2 titanium ingots, a computer chip, and 4 lead. Might as well make the platform. So sometimes, as much as I build, I acquire more stuff, and the organization kicks in bad. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we're gonna need to get more titanium, which shouldn't be hard to do because we just have to find We just need to find more wreckage. I'm gonna make the Neptune platform. We're not gonna be leaving the planet anytime soon, but it'll be nice to have that there. Gathering a lot of attention here. Oh, there's one. I got 4 lead, I think. I think I got the lead to be able to make this Neptune platform. Just so that it's there. And it's going to be right near our main base. I think that's it. I think I have one more. He's chasing me. He don't like me. Okay, we're full up. Heading back. Head back to base. Who knows, further down the road we might make multiple Neptune platforms just for the shits and giggles. It's almost like I'm preemptively terraforming the planet for off-world visitors. I'm gonna have like multiple bases. I wouldn't be surprised if further down the road this thing breaks the surface. I do plan on doing that too. As we find more stuff and need more power, I might make a separate, a completely separate section of the base that's like several stories, just full of nuclear power. As soon as we are able to make nuclear power. Okay. Now let's see here. No, it's not here. Not that. Where is it? Okay, two ingots. Computer chip. 2 ingots. Okay, we got 2. Get the lead. And make the computer chip. Gold, copperware. Our last gold. We're gonna have to find more.
Seek fluid intake.
1, 2, 3, 4. And copper. Copper wire. And then the table core samples. The table samples. Table coral samples. Those. And 2 of them, right? Yeah. You. Now you. Okay, we got you. We're just gonna have an entrance at every single corner, which is nice. Makes things very convenient. Not this weekend, but my next will be over, and I plan to show her some of your videos. One day I was here to watch, but she's too busy with her RuneScape guild. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, it's not this Saturday, but next Saturday I'm gonna be playing an old game. This, which is Final Fantasy IV. It's gonna take up the days that I usually play Minecraft, and it's a game that I played way back when. Back when I was when I first played video games, back when I had a Game Boy, I played Final Fantasy IV. This is going to be the HD remake that's on the PC. I'll be playing on that Saturday for my 1-year anniversary. It'd be nice to play that game again and see how it's changed with the HD. From the looks of things, it's got 3D Cinemax and everything, so it's going to be pretty cool. And there we go. There's our... We're not going to be able to build any of the rocket, I don't think. Because there's pieces of it. Plasteel, copper wire, lubricant. Like that day we spoke about my first one, it was Final Fantasy II on the NES. Yes, the one with Cecil. That's the one we're playing. The one with Cecil, the black, I think it's like the Black Knight or the Death Knight, who becomes a paladin.
Seek fluid
I call it Final Fantasy IV. I mean, that's the, if you base it off of the Final Fantasies from the Japanese. For the Japanese versions, it's called Final Fantasy IV. In America, it's called Final Fantasy II. So, but I'm calling it Final Fantasy IV for those who know of the fact that there's two more over in but yeah, get this moved over so that's only making water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, you loaned it and it never came back. Yeah, that's kind of typical for those games. Back when I played it religiously, when I was younger, I had 4 save slots and I had maxed out each and every save slot. So I got all my characters for each save all the way up to level 99. That was a good Game Boy remake. I think I have that on Steam like the others. Not yet to play. Yeah. It's definitely one of those games where you need the time to fully play it through. Okay, so I think we've gotten ourselves pretty good now. Okay, what was it? Let's look in here. Plasteel ingot, copper wire, and lubricant. So we need to go get lubricant. I think these have grown into... No, they haven't. I'm gonna have to go and get the over here. I think I have enough for copper wire. I'm gonna have to get more wreckage in order to be able to make the plasteel. I got a new Final Fantasy with the Pretty Boy guys. I miss my old turn-based. Almost got to the end of it and quit. Yeah. The newer Final Fantasies, I appreciate they exist, but I haven't played Final Fantasy ever since Final Fantasy X. I haven't had a reason to. I haven't had a reason to play any of the newer Final Fantasies. You got it when the game first came out? Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of the newer Final Fantasies, or any game for that matter. If I don't feel like I can get more than a week's worth of gameplay out of it, I don't bother getting it. I got the remake on here. 10. Started to play, now I'm playing, I feel, yeah. Yeah. Turned it into rubber. Let's make some Okay, we're gonna have to get more. Okay, so we got that. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Copper wire, that's right. Make the copper wire, then we'll go out and get some more, not that. Then we'll go and get some more wreckage, so we can make, more... We can make one more ingot, right? One with lightning and snow. I couldn't get into it? Yeah. I think I played that one for a little while. And then I just stopped. I don't think I've finished it. Why am I getting this stuff? That game was like a timeline game. You pick in between two options. You just solely decisions. Yeah. That particular game was all about. It starts out medieval, and then you find that ship, and then it turns into time travel. It's definitely weird. They haven't. They have yet to make a game like that. Pretty much, I feel like they've. Ever since Final Fantasy VII, they kind of just stuck to that same style of play. Okay, we got one of those. We need to make another one. So we need to find more wreckage and then make it into... Problem is the sequel, it was fast-paced with switching between... What the hell, that sphere setup, yeah. Yeah, they definitely they came up with an archetype that was popular, and then they just kind of rinsed and repeated. Looking for... They bit one of them, and then they drop. Figure out if there's any down here. Not seeing any. Seeing any. Not seeing any. I don't know. Check over here on the other side. Chrono Trigger was another game that fueled my love of RPG games. Yes, Chrono Trigger was another time travel game. A lot of time travel in that one. It was definitely a game where pretty much what was really cool about that game is that if you, depending on how many people you killed, it would call you on it, which is hilarious. It was definitely one of those mindfuck games, you know. Like, wait a minute. I'm gonna figure. Where is it? Where is it? Looking for. Trying to find wreckage here. Preferably, I want to find the wreckage that's still floating before they bid it and then it flowed down to the bottom. Just finding the ones on the bottom is gonna it's just annoying. Oh, there we go. Ah, shoot! He grabbed it. Jerk. I was trying to get that. Bastard. Oh, there's one. Perfect. Okay, that's enough. That should give us enough to be able to make the crane. Was the end? Got used to the game on the NES and got garage sale. Didn't know how to play it, yeah. Maybe call out on it. Court hearing saying, is eating the old guy's lunch? Yes. It was definitely It was definitely a game that pretty much called you out on morals and all that. It was hilarious. It's what made the game awesome. You don't find many games like that anymore. There are games that have morals, but it doesn't, it just creates kind of like a counter or some invisible stat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
As long as you were honest about it, ruled in your favor. Frog Knight character was pretty badass though. Frog Knight. The idea of a Frog Knight is kind of hilarious. Okay, I think we're gonna get one more ingot here. It should give us the plasteel, right? We're missing, right? Plasteel. Yeah. Okay, we need lithium, plasteel ingot. 2, right? The bunny rabbit carrot. Freya from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah. Okay, we got that. Okay, we're good. I think I created an extra titanium ingot by mistake, but oh well. We'll find a use for it later. I've watched people play Final Fantasy IX, but I've never myself played Final Fantasy IX. There we go. I'll take Freya as over to the Bunny Rabbit character. Final Fantasy IX, I think, will be instances systems complex we need it. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm kind of building this thing way ahead of when I need it. Okay, there's where we hit snag. We need to find nickel ore. I'm not exactly sure where. It's probably deeper in the ocean. But at least we have the platform all set up. Like that. And the draw ability from Final Fantasy VIII. A lot of work, but worth it. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're missing right now. The bottom part of it. We have to work on that now. So if we find nickel, wherever the heck that is, it's probably really, really deep. Drop you. Probably leave the ingot here. Got lubricant. I'll leave it with the rubber. Because it's made from the same ingredient. Okay. I think we've hit a maximum amount. Looks like 5 each. Yeah. Seems to be 5 each. Seems to be the maximum amount for each of them. Currently the goal is, like I mentioned, this disc 3 with them being as low as possible on Final Fantasy VIII so I can get the max stat bonuses from the Guardian Forces. On the walkthrough, proceed mission, kill your guys, just level with the girlfriends. Oh, okay. Vegeta first. Let's see here. Neptune 1. Yeah, cave 1. Then yellow, deep cave, but then yellow, Michael Batman guy. Okay. Okay, we're good. Making sure everything's all color coded correctly. Wait, deep cave 1 would be orange, right? Yeah. There we go. Cave 2. Okay, we're good. Making sure everything's organized. Now let's see here. What now? I haven't found any additional... anything additional yet. Should probably go over and... yeah, I should probably mark that cave over there. And we've got one beacon. So let's go over there. Head in the Cyclops. We're going to grab the power that I just made. Ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's head in the Cyclops, and that's our mission. We're going to go and mark the entrance to the cave over there, so that we can go there.
Captain, all systems online.
Got hit third disc. Pristine's legendary weapon. So that's a lot of work. In our 12 hours. Ouch.
Engine powering up.
Off we go. Okay. So we gotta go to Island 2, and it's right below it. So I'm gonna go over there, and then go beneath it, and find the cave entrance. Does that sub-power charge, or is it an add-on? Pretty much, before the release, back in the early development, you were able to put a charging station on this ship, and you could get infinite power that way. Now, in order to charge up the Cyclops, there's a charging station you can get. I haven't found it yet, but there's a charging station you can get to be able to charge the power cores. Now, I can only make them, and when they get low, I have to make new ones. But eventually I'm going to be able to get the ability to make rechargeable batteries. I just can't do that yet. Wait. Excuse me. Where's the beacon? Oh, there it is. Island 2. There it is. Okay, we need to go down this way though. Just get a tank and put a bunch of electric eels on it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that'll go over well. Yeah, so we're gonna go down, 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 down. Just need to mark the other deep cave entrance. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Proximity alerts all over the place. So it's somewhere above me now. Goes well, and the metaphor my body has used. It'll go well as an egg fart entrance. Oh my god. Nice. Okay, I'm thinking it's probably over here somewhere. Oh, there's those things again. But yeah, this is probably it. I see that asshole. Okay, this is definitely it. We'll put the deep cave location here. Let's get it set up here. We can quickly go over there, drop it, name it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
02. Oh. we'll back off. Go up. My brothers were telling me that when this game first came out, those netball things, someone cut them loose and floated up out of the water. Yeah, I can imagine that. There was a lot of they used to have a terraforming method in the game, so you could use your knife or the prawn suit to dig a hole, and people were able to make bases that were connected by pipe, so you could have all your bases interconnected. But they got rid of that. You can't terraform anymore. You can't dig holes. Yeah, they got rid of it. Which is understandable. That would have been very hard on any PC that wasn't a rig. That wasn't a huge, expensive computer. Yeah, they used to have those ball things. And that large fist thing that floated up to the sky. It was funny. Yeah. Okay, so we got both of the caves marked. Both cave entrances. And I'm going to try and make a base in each location. Those warpers are going to make it difficult, that's for sure. I'm stuck. Oh god. Turn. Waddle waddle. Back and forth. There we go. Park right next to our base here. There we go. And we're good. Oh, probably turn off the engine here.
Engine powering down.
That's the biggest draw on the power on this base. Let's drop it here. Can I name those? I can't. Damn. I know how they did official release about breakthrough now. I've figured out they meant to make an ending for this game. They don't really have one, yeah. But technically this game has an ending, but it's, the ending is getting off the planet. Let's eat something here. Got more water. Have to figure out how to make a... I gotta spend some more time at the other base and make increase the amount of things that are over there. Because this base is pretty stocked up on stuff. There's really not much over at the other base. Need to add more stuff over there. Let's see here. I do want to create a Mark II module, which I think I can make enameled glass now. Yeah, let's make a Mark II. How many glass? 2. Enamel glass. 1. And a plasteel. Okay, and I've got that extra... which is perfect. So let's make those. 1, 2. Make a plasteel ingot. What about the Mark III? I think the Mark III is a little bit more expensive. But let's see. Mark 3, plasteel, and 3 rubies. So we'll have to... We'd have to get ourselves 3 rubies. I think we only have 2. We'll have to see. Probably could get more rubies. We got 1. We got more rubies over near the second entrance, the deep cave second entrance, maybe. Yeah, there's rubies in there in this game now. Upgrades. Okay. Magnetite. Got 2 of them, yep. Okay, Sea Moth Mark 1, which we can grab from the enamel glass. Which... 2. Make the glass. I think we got teeth for days. The enamel glass. Okay. Now what are we missing? Now we grab the module from Froppy here. This will allow us to go pretty deep now. Well, a little bit deeper. Because I just want to minimize the amount of times I have to use the Cyclops. The Cyclops is awesome, but power-wise and also speed, I mean, the power drain on it is pretty significant, and it's also... Oh, shoot. Okay, currently we're at 200.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
We can now go up to 500 meters. Nice. Now it's upgraded to 500 meters. Thought this base was deeper. No, this base is pretty near the surface. It's only 64 meters down. It's a fairly shallow base, but that base is 300 meters down. Well, not that base. That base. That base is 300 meters down. And so is Michael Batman's guys is like 200 meters down. Won't catch me free swimming that deep. And then once we get to the deep, once we make a base near one of the deep caves, that's 500 meters down. Then from there we'll start going deeper and deeper. 64 meters deep, yeah. That's... You can see from the that's where the surface is. So technically we're really not that deep. Like 70 meters down. But eventually this base will break the surface. And we'll get there. Just not anytime soon. Okay, so we'll need to get rubies. And I think I know where the rubies are. They're over kind of south of us. Again, I don't know why I do this, I just do. I see a lot of people build at that floating base island in the center of that and build a base up. Yeah. I've also seen people build like a base that's got like 2 sections to it, and then they get the Cyclops and they build everything in there. Okay, so we're going this way, turn on the power. Above land because you're able to jump from it, from the cliff down the center pool. Nice. That works. I think the next upgrade is going to allow us to go... I think the next upgrade on this will allow us to go 700 meters down, I think. Which will allow us to go anywhere we want at the... It'll allow us to go anywhere we want on the surface, but it's not going to allow us to go down into the cave. Okay, looking for rubies. Looking for rubies. There's a couple of rubies around here somewhere. Oh god. There's Jerk. I think the highest that I've seen is 900 meters. Yeah. I don't think. I think that's because we haven't found anything beyond Mark 3.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But we'll get there eventually. We'll find it. We just have to go way, way deeper. Okay. Need one more. One more ruby. Since we can go a lot deeper in this thing, we can find it. There it is.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, let's get back home. Yeah, the uneasiness? Yeah, definitely. The shadows definitely play with your mind. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's go this way. That's mainly why, if I'm going to go really, really deep, I'm going to be bringing the Cyclops. Because the Reaper Leviathan can one-shot us. And immediately... I'm dragging one along. It can immediately just one-shot our Seamoth here, and then it's gone forever. Any upgrades we may have had on it would be gone forever. Unless we make another one. One of the... was in a deep cave, got the sea moth, and it was so uneasy over it. Creature came out after him. Ouch. Yeah. Bring me my brown pants. Right? Like, bring me my brown pants. Okay, I need plasteel ingot. More water. Okay, we need to make a plasteel ingot, so we need to get more titanium.
All systems online.
Let's go over here. I think there's probably... They probably respawned all the wreckage over here. Maybe. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. Yeah, nothing here. They haven't gathered any yet. At least the fish with teeth. I can never remember their names. But what it's nice is that they do gather them up. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those things. That's what I'm looking for. I gather them up and bring them into like a collection area. And then they float to the bottom. There we go. Alligator shark things, right? They're alligator shark somethings. But it's nice to have the filtration systems. Hey, you're getting a little too close and friendly to my Cyclops, sir.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. I got 3 of them, right? I am gonna have to spend some time and gather up materials, which I can do in between streams. 2 last steel ingots. And grab the upgrade module off of the Seamoth. Upgrade this thing up to 3. That should get us up to 700 meters and not have to worry about it. There we go. That's the maximum we can do right now at this time for our Seamoth. $900 meters. Yep, that's the maximum amount. 900 meters. That's going to allow us to get pretty damn deep. We still have to make another Seamoth. Yeah, make another Seamoth and start working on having a combat variant. Not quite sure what I'm going to name that one. Can we make it now? Maybe I can make it now. Good. Check the ingredients. Cyclops. Spotlight. Where is it? Vehicles. The Cyclops there. Oh, there it is. Seamoth. Titanium ingot, power cell, 2 glass, lubricant, lead. Okay, we can make another one. Probably save that for tomorrow. Start working on a combat variant. One with torpedoes and all that. Because I'm out of time for today. Because I gotta go work. But I think any of that stuff taxes the power levels of the sub. Yes. Yeah, so pretty much the this one has got a solar panel on it, so as long as it's daytime, it's recharging itself. The other one, though, is probably going to be mostly armor and torpedoes, and a self-defense system. So it's gonna be a hungry, very, very hungry ship. So we're gonna have a very robust charging system over at the other base, the Shroom base. So that's gonna be a whole pretty much stream doing that. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. If you have not done so, please hit the follow button on your way out. I'm gonna be streaming Subnautica tomorrow, where we're gonna be working on our other base and a combat base. And I hope to see you there. So, see y'all later.